What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Swipe back with another video, and this video is gonna be telling you the 5 cheat codes to life. These 5 cheat codes are cheat codes that I have experienced or found myself. Obviously, there's more. There's millions of cheat codes through life, but these are the biggest ones that I've learned through my life so far. I'm 19 years old. I'm gonna turn 20 actually, less than a month, March 11th. So these are the cheat codes that I've learned so far that I've been applying in my life and that I'm gonna apply for the rest of my life. So I just wanna share with you guys as early as possible to get you guys a head start in your life. And that's just my goal. So I don't wanna make this video too long. Hopefully it's not that long, but all this pretty much is gonna be off the top of the head. I have all the 5 cheat codes here, but I'm gonna be, explaining them all off the top of my head. So the first cheat code to life is gonna be your mindset. Your mindset is honestly the most important thing you have in your life. You gotta, wanna be somewhere in your life, and it all comes from out. You have like all these goals, all these aspirations, all these dreams. It all comes from your mind. Every time you go to sleep, you're thinking about something. You're thinking about where you're gonna be in 10 years, where you're gonna be in 5 years, where you wanna accomplish in your life. But you also think about all the fears, all the doubts, all the things that scare you, and that's where your mindset really comes important. I was reading this book that I just finished like a month ago. It talks about your thinking and your thought process, and it just talks about how you need to be thinking a lot less and just start doing things. So that's what I've been using, and I've been applying that to my own life. So yeah, your mindset is honestly the most important thing. You need to have a mindset that's orientated towards like your goals, your aspirations, your ambitions. You need to make sure that you're fully aligned with what you want to accomplish, and don't let any distractions, don't let any bad habits get in your way. And that's honestly the hard thing. And bro, it takes a long time to build your mindset. Like, it's not something that you can build in a day or two. It's something that you have to chase day after day. And the easiest way honestly to do that is just going to God. Honestly, if you just pray to God, it's easier to build your mindset. Ask him for what you want, and he's gonna take care of you. But your mindset is something that you have to build for a long time. I've been building my mindset for years on years. And once you continue to build it, that's how you keep yourself on track to what you want to accomplish, to what you want to get done in your life. So that's gonna be number one. Your mindset is very important. So the biggest thing that I want you to take away from your mindset is understand that you create your mindset. You develop what goes on in your head. Only you can know what you're thinking of, what you have dreams of, all that. So you create it. You gotta just discipline your mindset. Make sure that you're focused on the right things, on the things that you want to do, and not nothing else. And that's honestly just the hardest part, is eliminate all the distractions, all those fears, anxiety, all that thing. That's the biggest part. But once you do that, then everything starts to roll. But that's gonna be the first cheat code to life. I can guarantee all the cheat codes are gonna help you, extend your life in various different ways. And honestly, it's a good thing to have, just because honestly I applied most of these things to my life, and I've only been happier. I've been built better relationships, more relationships. Like, it's just been honestly the biggest upside to my life is following these cheat codes. And all these cheat codes I've learned through experience. I've learned through my mom, my family, my relationships with friends and all that type of stuff, and just throughout like school. All my life I learned all this stuff, and the biggest takeaways were just listening to what other people have to say, and then taking their opinions and taking their word for things, and just applying it to my life, and it actually did work. But the next thing that we're gonna talk about, the next cheat code, is gonna be passion. This is kind of pretty much self-explanatory. It's the easiest probably one on this list, and it's gonna just be chasing your dreams, chasing the things that you want to do, chasing the things you have the passion for, because that's how you're gonna live a happy life, a life with a love. You're just gonna be way happier. If you don't follow your passion, you're just gonna be miserable and not even want to do anything in life, and you're just gonna be sad all day. It's gonna lead to bad habits, and bro, it's just gonna be a mess. So your biggest thing that you should be chasing is your passion. And honestly, I feel like throughout school, possibly like throughout, your life, everyone tries to tell you like to chase your passion, and then on the opposite side, they're like trying to have you do something else, and then they're like, oh, well, you should have been chasing your passion. Like, bro, you're trying to make me do, the complete opposite of what I want to do in life, but then you deep down are telling me to chase my passion. Like, come on, bro, like make up your mind. And that happened to like, people around me. It hasn't happened to me as much. I mean, I don't know, maybe throughout school a little bit, but not really. But I know that, my mom, my grandma, the people that raised me, they just have all your dreams. Like they just let me go and chase anything. So that's what I'm doing now. That's what I'm, have my eyes set out on them. But yeah, I know some people around me that want to chase their passion, and they tell me like their parents or like their siblings or, teachers, tell them to do the opposite. And it's like, bro, how are you going to tell me how to live my life? Like, you can't do that. And if you do that, it's not going to end well. You should be chasing your passion, because it's something that you're gonna have to work for every day, and that's what's gonna be exciting. Like, you're gonna just want to do it just because you love it. You just have a passion for it. But if you're doing something that you don't want to do, you're doing something that you don't care for, like, bro, you're gonna dread it. You're gonna hate it for the rest of your life. But yeah, that's gonna be the number 2 thing, is gonna be passion. The next thing, the next cheat code to life, is gonna be patience. So obviously, I'm only 19 years old, so I have a lot of patience to live out. Like, I'm honestly just getting settled in with this new journey of my life. So honestly, patience is like the biggest thing that I'm probably going to be going through right now. But it's so important, just because there's only obviously 24 hours in a day. We go day by day, and honestly, the biggest takeaway, or the biggest thing that I've learned, the easiest way to go about patience is, like I said, praying to God every day. Like, it just keeps you on a routine. It just keeps your mind healthy, your body healthy. Like, bro, it's just amazing what praying and, asking God and talking to God can do for you. But patience is going to be a really, really big thing. And I know I said this in another video before, but patience is big, because you want to, plant your seeds, plant your fruit that you want to harvest later in life, in the later season. Sometimes it could be 6 months, sometimes it could be a year, sometimes it could be 5-10 years, but you want to do it now, because you want to let that time go by and see the fruit that you planted. So like, you're going to harvest this at a different time of your life, a different season of your life. So you just got to have patience throughout that whole process. But patience is really, really big thing. And by the way, guys, I'm doing all these videos obviously for you guys. I'm doing it for myself. I'm doing it for my future kids. Like, I just want to be able to give all the knowledge I can possibly give out, because one, I don't know when this world's gonna end. I don't know when I'm gonna leave this world. So I gotta, take it day by day and just tell everybody, the people that I love them. I gotta, provide the information, the knowledge that I've been blessed with, that I've been given from God and other people, to, the people that I can. Like, that's honestly what I'm just trying to do with this YouTube journey, and that's what my plans are. I have so many plans, I have so many, dreams, goals, aspirations, but now it's just time to, put them in fruition, and just start it day by day, because like I said, it is a day by day thing, and that's just what I want to do and get out of it. So with patience, that's what I'm working on now. I'm gonna just see where this takes me. Honestly, I'm just gonna take it day by day. I'm honestly trying to post every day. I'm trying to get a routine to post every day on YouTube, and it's just kind of hard right now, but it's gonna ease up as time goes on, and that's what I'm most excited for. And I'm just honestly just excited for the future, but I'm also excited to go through these tough times, hard times, struggling times, trials and tribulations, to just see what happens. And it's gonna be so fun and so lovely to look back on whenever the time is right to look back on it. And it's just gonna be like, wow. But yeah, the next cheat code to life is gonna be faith. Obviously, this is a big cheat code. This is probably one of the biggest ones on this list. I was gonna put it at the end, but I usually talk about faith a lot in my videos, so I just want to kind of spread out the love a little bit and give somebody else the last spot. But faith is obviously going to be a very, very big cheat code to life. You could say it's probably the biggest cheat code, because it's just what pushes you, it's what motivates you to keep going. And you got to have trust into yourself. You got to have trust into God, the higher power. And the only way you can do that is by having faith. And honestly, what I've learned as well is that faith is built through experience. You gotta live through things to, build that faith, because then you look back on it and be like, oh wow, I was brought through all of that. And that's what I've noticed a lot through my life this past year. I noticed that a lot, and I guess I can give a quick example. I think I'll give this example before in a different video, but basically I was living at an apartment, and it just wasn't the best experience. And I was just going through a lot of, issues and hardship during that time. And it got to the point where I was like so like sad. Like I was really crying like to God, like asking me, take me away from that. And this was like a year ago around this time. And then like a year today, like I'm just honestly just so happy, so thankful. Like I'm in a whole new apartment. I get all the things I want. I'm chasing all the dreams, all the goals that I've been, wanting to chase. And I've been relieved of a lot of stress. I mean, obviously I have some other stress that I have to take care of now, but like that stress is gone. And bro, I can only say that like truly it's all due to God. Like all the glory goes to God, just because I really prayed for it and he, brought me through it. So faith is honestly the biggest cheat code in my opinion on this list. It's something, obviously, like I said, you have to build through time, build through experience, build through patience. So honestly, I do really hope you guys all, use your faith and honestly, build your faith, because when you have, genuine faith, like you're gonna go so far. But yeah, that's gonna be the fourth cheat code to life. This next cheat code is a really big one, and it's gonna be love. And I also have relationships with it. Love and relationships, like it goes together kind of. And I mean relationships with your family, relationships with, all your loved ones. It could be your friends, it could be a girlfriend or boyfriend, it could be someone, you're talking to. But the relationships you have, like with your work, your coworkers, bro, all that matters, And this really is a cheat code to life. It's networking, it's building, your contact list, it's building all the people that you can reach out to and ask for different things. Like, bro, like this is probably one of the biggest cheat codes. And like I said, you have to build that through love. Like you have to do that out of love. And one way I can, I guess, explain that is like with my business, like the clothing brand, I got so many like influencers. I met so many people, whether even if I had to pay them or not, like I built relationships with them after that. And that's what continued, the cycle. That's what, continue the helping hand for now and for the future. So one thing I do recommend is that you build all your relationships based off love, because bro, they're gonna take you so far. They're gonna take you so far. And another thing that I wanted to mention is that you should be investing love into people and investing love into, like, all your relationships. Like I said, work, everything. One thing I learned is there's never a time that you can invest enough love. You can always be investing more and more love. Like even just like one tactic I learned, like every time I'm at work, and obviously I'm a employee, every time my boss tells me to do something, I always say like, yeah, thank you, like no problem, absolutely. Like I always invest something after they give me some orders or something, just because like it just leaves them with like happiness. It leaves them with like, oh, this person like a good guy, like he's gonna do his job like amazing. Like, but if you just learn how to do that, like always say thank you after everything you do, everything you receive. I know these are like basic things, but like I literally don't know how to like explain them even more. Like they actually work, and it literally is a cheat code to life. These are things that I was taught as a kid by my mom and grandma, and like, bro, they literally work. Like these are like some of the biggest lessons I've learned. And like I said, if you just invest love into people, invest into the people around you, like, bro, that it's it. Like I said, it's an investment. Like you're gonna see the fruit. You're gonna see the return on those things. And I'm not lying when I say that. But yeah, those are pretty much the 5 cheat codes that I've learned so far in my life. Like I said, mindset. You gotta have a clean mindset. You gotta know what you want. You gotta be disciplined with what you want, and you can't let anybody else influence your decisions, influence your mind, and that's gonna take you far. Passion. You gotta, actually want something that you love to do and want to become in this world. So that's gonna be the next thing. Patience. You gotta be patient with everything that happens in life. Whether you're going through hard times, bad times, struggling times right now, like it's always gonna be a better story on the opposite end. Hard times don't last forever. So you gotta understand, like I've been through so many hard times, so many hardships, so many struggles, like, and I'm just like, I was really crying the other day, like, bro, I'm just so happy and so blessed that like God brought me through that. And not only am I like, you know, pushing through it now and like I'm seeing, you know, things start to change, but like I just want other people to know that the same can happen for them and the same will happen for them. So like that's pretty much what I'm doing this for, just so I can, you know, remind people that no hard times are gonna last forever. But you gotta understand, you gotta be patient, because you don't know what God's trying to teach you. You don't know what God's trying to, you know, have you learn from the situation you're in. That's why you got to start realizing and start asking yourself, what is God trying to teach me right now? What is he trying to help me learn right now? And then once you do that, you're going to learn what you need to learn, and you're going to move on to the next thing. So that's going to be next thing. Patience, like I said. Faith, obviously, you need faith. It's the biggest thing I feel like that's on this cheat code list. Honestly, these are all, like I said, I don't even know. These are all very, very big things. There's even more things, but these are the main 5 that I've learned and wanted to share with you guys. But yeah, faith is just amazing, because like you just test yourself. You just test your you know, your future, your mind. Like you just test all of it, and then once you see that like everything that you think of, everything that you believe in could actually happen, and it will happen. That's what faith is. Like then it just changes, and that's how you build even more faith. You got to take that leap of faith, and then once you do, you're gonna see it happen, and then you're gonna be like, oh, I need to do this again. And that's what I'm doing with the YouTube thing. Like took a leap of faith with the clothing brand, and then that's when I was like, oh wow, this is actually kind of working. Like God, you know, is doing what he, you know, said he was gonna do, and then it just makes me want to do more things, because like, wow, let me see what else he's capable of, because he's the, you know, King of all kings, the God of all gods. So, and then last but not least is the love and relationships. That's all pretty much we're based off of. That's all pretty much what life is. Love and hate. I mean, obviously there's a lot of hate in the world, but there's a lot of love in the world too, and that's what helps fight the hate. So that's why I'm doing this too, because I just want to give as much knowledge, give as much wisdom, give as much motivation, determination, anything that I can give. That's what I feel like my purpose is, and I don't want to, you know, wake up one day not feeling like I didn't fulfill that purpose, or not wake up one day and just be like, wow, I didn't even do what I was meant to do in this world. And that's what I don't want. So that's why I'm here. But yeah, like I said, guys, those are the 5 cheat codes to life. I hope you guys use them. I hope you guys took something away from them. I hope they, you know, help you. And I know they will help you if you actually apply these cheat codes to your life. Like your life's going to change so much. But I do love you guys, but God loves you even more. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, comment anything that you want to ask me. This is going to be a journey, so tag along now. I don't want to see nobody switch up when, you know, we're all up and going, but right now it's just you know, the grinding process, and that's what I love and that's what I want. But yeah, I love you guys. I hope to see you guys in the next video. We're going to see you then. Swipe out. Peace.